Hello, everybody. Welcome into HelenKenner.com. I am starting a little bit late tonight because we had to update all of our laptops, iPads, iMacs, this, that, and the other thing this week. And now I can't get my um, Mac Pro to get on this StreamYard, so I had to use my my computer. But anyway, I have several things that I wanted to talk about tonight, and one of them is, and I'm very excited about this. I'm having um, an event on October the 1st, which is the World Card Making Day. So everybody across the world is going to be making cards. So this will be the first time I've ever done this where I have an event on where I've always chickened out, but this year I'm going to just do it. And I hope you guys come along with me. But this is one of the projects that I'm going to be making. It's an event that supports the Ronald McDonald House. Now we have one here in Greenville, and I used to do classes over there for many years and loved it. I think, and I would tell my husband this every single week when I would come back, how God sent me there, and there was always a reason. But anyway, a year or two ago, they started doing a lot of renovations and then COVID hit, and they didn't want anybody coming in. So I've not started back with having classes, but I thought that this would be a good way to support the Ronald McDonald House, um, and still give back to them. It's such a sweet, sweet um, home for so many people, and I'm so thankful that God gave me two very healthy boys. However, not everybody was that lucky. I have friends, I have team members that have grandchildren that went to the Ronald McDonald, or went to the NICU, and the family stayed at Ronald McDonald. So I love it. I love that it's there. Here in Greenville, we have two actually. One that's right across the street from the hospital, and then one that's right in the hospital, right near the NICU. So that's how big the need is here in Eastern North Carolina. So I'm just so thankful that we're here, that it's available for people that really need it. It's heartwarming and heartbreaking all at the same time. And I loved it. But anyway, so this year for October 1st, for the World Card Making Day, I'm going to be making a little album. It's very simple album, but I thought was really, really cute to support them. And so I'm going to try to get as many people as I can to come and make one. Now, if you don't, if you're not able to come, but you want to support this, I'm having how I'm going to do it is it's going to be $10. You make two of these, one to give and one to keep. Now, the one that you keep doesn't necessarily have to be a baby book. We could make it into whatever you want it to be, flowers or sailboats or whatever you want on here. So it's necessarily have to be a baby book, but I did want one of them to be a baby book, and it's very simple, and I'll be here to help you. But anyway, so that's how it's going to work. Now, if you can't be here for it, you can still support the efforts. I can send you two packets Of course, I cannot stamp anything for you, but I can have all the pieces together. Um, or you can donate the $10 and I can make two of these and give two of them to the Ronald McDonald House. So you don't feel like you can't be a part of this. If you do want to participate, you can send me money through PayPal. My email address is helenkennard.com. No, my email is helenkennard@gmail.com. Sorry. So, so anyway, you can support us, but what I'd really like is for you to come and make one. These are very, very simple and fun, and to know that you gave something to a family, to a mother, to a father, to a grandmother, that they could put pictures in or use it as a signing. Some people love to come visit. You can have them sign it, however you want to use this little book. But anyway, um, certainly, certainly let me know if you're interested. If you want to help out in any way, I'll be glad to let you know what we need. We only have like 6 more weeks, 5 or 6 more weeks before this. So please get the word out. Please join my newsletter. That way I can give you information. You can save the date, or you can find out more about how you can participate and enjoy this fun event. My first ever event. So I'm real excited and nervous about it. I have a goal of 50. I hope I can get 50 of these made to give to the Ronald McDonald House for the families over there. So if you're interested, certainly let me know, and I'll let you know how you can help. And I'm so excited. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope y'all can hear me. Let y'all say hey or something so I know that y'all are here. Except for my computer's over there, so I don't know if anybody has said hello or not. Hold on one second. Let me check. Oh. Hey, Naomi. Hey. Hey. I know asking you isn't going to be a good thing. Let me see if I can get my son to listen out. Let's see. Um, so that's one thing that I wanted to talk about. The other thing is starting October 1st, I'm having my well, I've done this in the past, but I feel like it's the first time because it's the first time in many years that I've done it. A 12 weeks of Christmas campaign that I'm going to start October 1st and then every week after that. So, but for this campaign, you have to be a part of my um, email newsletter. So you have to join. So you want to go on over to helenkennard.com, and there's a button there that you join my newsletter. And every week I'm going to do a card or a 3D project or some kind of gift giving project. And I'm going to do a small little video with the written tutorial with measurements on it so that you can make that project too. So you do not want to miss it. I've got some really fun. Oh, he says, yes, you can hear me. Yay. So I appreciate it. Somebody else has said, hey, so I want to say, hey, I can't see who it is. But anyway, and now what was I saying? Oh, yeah, that newsletter. You want to be a part of my newsletter so you can get all 12 weeks of the videos, tutorials, and everything. So lots of fun for the next 12 weeks. I'm already working on all my projects and cards, and 3D projects. So you don't want to miss any of those, but the only way you'll be able to get them is by joining my email. So certainly go ahead, go on over there and sign up, because all of that's going to start October 1st. Then you'll hear more about my my event with this little project for the Ronald McDonald House, and I'm really excited. Again, my goal is 50. I want so badly to be able to take 50 over there and give this to families. So anyway, all right, everybody. Now, guess what? We only have, I want to say, let me look. I better look before I say it. I think we only have, we only have 7 more days of celebration. Oh, it has gone by so fast this past 8 weeks. No, 7 weeks. We've only got one more. And so I thought I'm going to use one of the free celebration items. It's called the Stylish Sketches. I love, love, love this. Lots of gorgeous pictures and cards and all kinds of paper crafting ideas that I've seen out there using this. So I thought, well, I want to be a part of that too. So I'm going to get my cards set up. I haven't used this set yet, and that's why I thought, oh my gosh, this has already flown by, and I haven't even used this set, so I want to. I like it so much. And I'm going to show you how we're going to use it. Okay? So, first thing we're going to do, I wanted to show you, I'm going to make 3 cards. One for the fox, one for the ducks, and one for the leaves. Okay, they're all 3 exactly the same. Oh, keep getting something stuck on me. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to cut out 3 crumb cakes, 8.5 by 5.5. Then you're going to score it at 4 1/4. So go ahead and do all 4 of them, because this is going to be like the beginning of fall, isn't it? Now, our birch tree, believe it or not, in North Carolina has already started shedding. It was so gorgeous this past weekend at the house. I was like, oh, wow. The wind and then the leaves just falling down. It was, they're yellow and beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to start like that. Then I have 3 pieces. Now, let me tell you, I didn't want this to be our typical layer. I wanted it to, for us to see more. So this one is, let's see. This one is 3 5/8. 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. And I did it in 3 different colors, Cajun Crage, Old Olive, and Black. So all 3 of them the exact same. I'm going to put them all up here so you can see what colors we're going to use. And then the white pieces is 3 6/8 by 4 7/8. So I want a very small border, just enough. I don't want it. I want it to not take over the the card, but just enough so that it kind of highlights that. Okay, so then guess what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and stamp these. There. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Okay, that's on one. Let me clean this. I might as well stamp them all at one time, kind of like a stamp a stack. You do the same thing. All right, this time we're going to do the ducks. Again, now I tell my customers all the time, tap, tap, tap. It doesn't have to be mash. It's tap. Okay, oh. Okay. Clean. And this time we're going to do the leaves. Tap, tap, tap. Make sure it's inked up, which it looks like it. This time we're going to come this way. Look how pretty that is. Okay. Clean it. Guess where I am going tomorrow? I am going to the New Orleans for the Stampin' Up! Backstage is what they call it. Let's see. Thinking of You with All My Heart. I definitely want that. This one is from Peaceful Moments. I'm taking the words out of it. Where is it? Thinking of You with All My Heart. And my oldest son, Chad, is going to go with me, so I'm very, very excited about that. Let's see. That one's black. So I might as well use my black. What did I do with it? Here it is. So my eldest son and I have done several Stampin' Up! Events, actually. Before. He's been to Salt Lake City with me. Last year we went to Las Vegas. Where else have we been? Seems like somewhere else. So several places. And let's see. I've always had so much fun with him. I wish my youngest son could go with us. Let's see. Do we want to happy birthday? Always like happy birthday. I think I'll use the no, I think I'm going to use the fox. Okay, I've got Cajun Craze. Happy birthday, pretty, pretty, pretty. Clean, clean, clean. Okay. What's another one we can use? Okay, this one sounds good. We can use this one. This one I'm going to be using Charming Sentiments. I'm wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Let's see if I can find that one. Yep, here it is. Okay. I'm going to use $1 for this one. So, my son and I are flying to New Orleans tomorrow, and there's always so much other things to do when you go to these things. Yay, I like that. That one turned out good. So to see, I always leave it up to him. One of the first things that he found while, and he texted me today, let's go to a Luke Bryant concert. And I was like, hands down, yes. Love Luke Bryant. So we're going to go to that on Saturday if we can get tickets. That'll be fun, huh? And then, let me put all these back. There is so much to do in New Orleans. Now, I went there probably 40 years ago when I first graduated from nursing school. I worked in the ICU for 15 years. And they used to have these educational events that they would send, different, the hospital would send. And so I've got out all my pencils. So why don't we can start with the ducks while we're right here. Let me get these out. These are the watercolor pencils that Stampin' Up! Sells. And they are so much fun, especially on things like this. So I'm going to use some blue to color in his head. Can y'all see? Or do I need to bring it up some? And let's see, I need some orange for his nose. Do I need some for his feet? Yeah, definitely for his feet. For hers too. So I'm so excited about being able to go to that. I think I'm going to put some yellow. He's got something around his neck right there. Okay. And now with watercolor pencils, the harder you push, the darker it is. So I'm going to just start off kind of taking this and going over where Stampin' Up! Has already kind of tried to get us to go. And then lighter around it. So that on top of the brown, I'm going to put some brown in there. And for her, I'm just going to kind of do the shading part. What do you think of that? And then the ground, I'll put a little bit of green. Let's see, I think this is Old Olive. Use some of this to kind of ground them. There. Look how easy that was. All right. So, has anybody been to New Orleans? Tell me where to go. We're going to end up, I think, in the French Quarter somewhere on Canal Street. And so I know we're going to be going to the Luke Bryant on Saturday night. We come home Sunday. If you've been, you need to give me some ideas of where to make sure I go. I went, like I said, I don't know, 40 years ago when I first graduated. And, back then, when they sent you, I went. And I, did all the classes and all that. And now I'm more like, you know what, Chad? They're going to have these classes recorded. Let's see now if there's something we find we want to do. during the day. I'll be able to listen to that. What do you think? Isn't that cute? All right. Next, we're going to do that. And the problem is that I think I'm going to be a bad influence on him. Okay, here's Cajun Craze and Early Espresso. I'm going to do a little bit of the yellow. Do I want some orange in there? I might. All right. He has to study for some tests that he's taking, certification exams, and he's already taken 2 out of the 4. Now, 2 of them, I think I told you he's starting work September the 1st. He's taken the 2 that he had to have, before he could get started work. He's already done that. But these other 2, he doesn't have to have, he said, before he starts work. But, so I'm thinking, it's time to play. But anyway, we'll see what he ends up doing. What do you think of that? Okay, these are brown, the Early Espresso. And some of the limbs. How about if I do one that's orange? Or no, one that's, let's see. What about Gorgeous Gray? Or I was thinking Rich Razzleberry. This very last one, kind of a very Rich Razzleberry. Wow, y'all are really talking over there. I wish I could see what you're saying. The one time that I cannot get my, what do you think of that? A very simple cards, isn't it? Now, one of the things, I'm using my pencils, and you don't have to go back over it with water. We've talked about that before, that you don't have to. Some people like it better when you do. Like, see, I might go over it because it makes it smooth out. It makes the color smooth out a little bit better. Okay. There. Okay. 2 done. They are so sweet. Y'all want this stamp set. It's just as sweet as it can be. Okay, this one is definitely Cajun Craze. What did I do with it? Is it that one? Yep, right here. Okay, so I'm going to try to fill in the areas that Stampin' Up! Gave us. Was for sure. Can y'all see that? Anyway, we're going to be down in the French Quarter. I'm going to try to go shopping. We have one of the demonstrators that lives there, and she's been giving us lots of tips, her and her daughter, of places to go, things to do. Do this, it's cheaper to get there from blah, 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 blah. Just lots of tips, and that is so helpful. So if we can only go to a few places because we only have a limited time, these are the things you want to do. There. All right. I'm going to put some more old olive here. There. All right, let me go get my blender pen. Now you don't have to use a blender pen. What I like about it is that it doesn't get it real wet. So you can blend those colors. You see how it's blending? It doesn't make it look like you've done it with a pencil. Kind of blends those strokes. There. Do you see the difference? See how smooth that is? Now look at this duck. Can you see the difference? I could use my watercolor, my water painter, and go over it. Or I could use this. Between colors, you want to get the colors out. So let me show you again. It's not real smooth right there. Just going over it, just that little bit really smooths that color out. Now you can use the other end and do this color. There you go. Very nice. Okay, let me clean them. You want to clean them so that when you go to use them next time, they'll be clean. Okay, see how I'm doing that? I'm going to come back 5 pounds heavier, I know it, because I want to try some gumbo, turtle soup. These are some things that she's recommended. What else? This probably isn't crawdad or crawdad season. I would want some of that if it was that season. When I was there before, my husband tried some gators. Ugh. He went with me so that, and while I was in class, he would be out checking things out. Okay, here I'm going to do it again just to smooth the lines a little bit. See how it turns clear again. Smooth it out. Ooh, that is so pretty. There. Last one is this one right here. I could put Wink Estella on that. All right. I hope you all enjoyed this tonight. I know it hasn't been, real fancy or anything, but I wanted to show you this beautiful stamp set that's getting ready to, you know, retire and not be able to be used. But it's just such a sweet stamp set. So you've only got 7 more days to get this. So this is one of the $50 items that you can get. So we've only got 7 more days. Ooh. So if you've enjoyed this, certainly you can go to my website, www.helenkenner.com, and place an order there, and then you can get this as one of your free items. This is free for celebration for spending $50. And I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. They all turned out so pretty and very simple. Just that fast to put these together. Of course, these markers are a great deal. You know, it gives you lots of options for coloring without having to buy a bunch of ink pads or a bunch of you know, a bunch of other things, your blends and things like that. You can get these, have a bunch of colors, and then work your way up to the other things. So watercoloring with those watercolor pencils are a very economical way to get started in coloring your printed and stamped images. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this. Look, I'm going to give away one of each of these to everyone that shares my post tonight. So I want to get the word out, especially about my event on October 1st, which is World Card Making Day, and supporting the Ronald McDonald House, making this little booklet. So if you share my video tonight, I will send you one of these cards. So please help me get the word out. And if you have any questions about anything, certainly let me know. And I'll be glad to answer any questions that you may have. And it is so good to see y'all. I can't wait to tell you next week how my trip to New Orleans went. And I know I'm going to have a great time. So go ahead and join my email newsletter so you can be a part of my 12-week of Christmas. It's going to be Christmas cards, Christmas decorations, and Christmas gifts. So the gifts that you can give. So you want to make sure you sign up for my email newsletter. All right, everybody. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.